ready. Go ahead.
Mr. Jacobs?
Here.
Mr. Tracco?
Here.
Ms. Christie? Here. Mr. Rodriguez?
Here.
Mr. Leonard?
Here.
Mr. D?
Here.
Mr. Zepnick?
Here.
Ms. Patras? Here. And Ms. Gutschall.
Here.
Adequate notice of this meeting of the Bedminster Township Land Use Board was filed with the Township Clerk and sent to the Bernardsville News and the Courier News and to all subscribers and posted in the Township Municipal Building, 1 Miller Lane, Bedminster, New Jersey, on January 12, 2018.
Please stand for the flag salute.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good to see everybody. We haven't been together for a while, so.
Notice the new microphones?
Yeah, I do notice the new
Don't touch
microphones.
them.
Are you kidding? You've already missed
Should be
it.
better in the back. Yes, no?
Yes, you
Yes?
can hear
No?
No?
Does this mean it's off?
No, it means it's on. It means we don't touch them. Okay, we have minutes from January 11th to approve. Has anybody like to make a motion?
I'll move to.
Second.
Everyone in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed or abstained? I think we were all here that night, if I recall. Okay. Public comments? Anybody from the public have anything to say? Seeing none? Yes, Jim? Seeing none, I think we can go directly to our hearing, Lamington Farm Golf Club. So,
And just in time.
welcome.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board. Michael B. Lavery from the firm of Lavery, Salvaggi, Abramitis & Cohen, representing Lamington Farm Club, Inc., doing business as Trump National Golf Club.
For the record that the mayor has arrived.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. This is a pretty straightforward application. We're looking to put an addition onto our existing laundry room of 516 square feet. I have with me this evening David Schutzenhofer from the club, as well as Rob Michello, who's our professional engineer. I believe we were deemed complete. Some might give us at maybe the December meeting, so
Yeah.
we are prepared to proceed unless there's any questions or procedural issues.
Okay.
If not,
Go
then I'll
right
call
ahead.
Mr. Michello.
You swear that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I assume the board will accept Mr. Michello's qualifications as a licensed professional engineer.
I think so.
Thank you very much. Can you set up over here, Jane?
That's fine. Yep, that's good.
So I just have two exhibits for this evening to present this application. The first
Okay.
one is an aerial exhibit, I'll title that A1, and
Yes.
it's dated March 1st, 2018. Okay, this is just generally just to give everyone an orientation of the location of the project, and I'm sure everyone's familiar with the golf club. I'm sure most of them have been there before. But for those who are not, again, we are located off Lamington Road. Capitol Reef Road bisects the property. You have River Road over here and Route 78 on the south portion of the site. The main access drive is off of Lamington Road. You come in and the main clubhouse is located generally in the center. And the subject of this application this evening is the area over by the pool and cottage area on the property itself. That's where the addition is going. So any questions on the existing layout before I move on to the location? The other exhibit I have this evening is entitled Laundry Room Addition Site Plan Rendering. Note that is A2, also dated March 1st, 2018. And this is basically a rendered version of the site plan on your sheet 3 in the drawing set. And so just to point out some of the details on here, you have the pool complex, as we refer to it, with the cottages that surround it, the existing bistro that's there, the existing guest suites that are in the old barn building. Capitol Reef Road is on the, I'll say, the west side of this plan, looking towards, inward towards the site. The addition that we're talking about here is nestled in this corner on, I'll say, the southeast corner of the barn and the hotel building, where the existing laundry room is on the first level, and we're expanding it by 516 square feet, primarily to add one additional washer, an additional dryer, and storage space for all the linens that they use on the property. They do their own laundry, so all the pool towels, locker room towels, linens for the tablecloths, the napkins, and for all the hotel rooms that they have there, the cottages, all the laundry's done on site, so they just need more storage for those products once it's been laundered and it's ready to go back out into service again. There'll be one door added to the building, which will be facing the east. There's one window being added to the building. There's no windows on this side, so when you look from Havertoway Road, there's no additional light or anything coming from it. As Mr. Banish pointed out in his letter, he's asking for light or noise. There should be no impacts from that. And there'll be one light on the door, which is required by code for an egress door coming out of the building. It's going to be brick. It'll match the existing brick on the barn building. It'll have a peaked roof that faces this way, which is in keeping with the character of that area of the site. That's basically the testimony.
Board, any questions?
Is well water used for that, or?
Yeah, the whole site's on well water.
Right, and so the discharge is to?
The discharge goes into the sewer system, into the treatment plant, and then to the disposal beds. And sometimes they do have the reuse permit where they can use the water every once in a while for irrigation, but it's only a small amount compared to what they use, but that goes into the sewer system.
Great, thank you.
Anyone else? No? Paul?
I did not write a report on this because obviously there are no engineering issues. Frank wrote a report, asked me to cover it. I think the comments in his letter have been addressed by the testimony.
I agree. I think they have been. The public, I guess, any questions? Seeing none. I guess that's the end of your testimony.
Thank you very much. At this point, we'd ask the board to entertain a motion for approval of amended preliminary site plan. Thank you.
Okay. Sir?
It's just kind of as simple as you're going to get.
I think so.
Not at the 10-minute point yet.
It's one of our longer meetings.
The motion would be to grant the application for the laundry room addition, which would be an amendment to preliminary and final site plan for the project as a whole. No particular conditions specific to this application. It would just be the usual conditions about obtaining any other required approvals, paying your taxes and escrows, and building it in accordance with the plans. Do you need an as-built or anything, Paul?
There'll be an as-built required one.
Okay. That would be the motion.
Okay, do we have a motion?
Moved.
Second.
Trina?
Mayor Parker?
Aye.
Mr. Jacobs?
Aye.
Mr. Shrackoff?
Aye.
Ms. Christie?
Aye.
Mr. Abelius?
Aye.
Mr. Leonard?
Aye.
Mr. D? Mr. Zepnik?
Aye.
Ms. Patras? Aye. And Ms. Gutschall?
Aye. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Many happy,
They have to wash it.
many happy watches.
Happy washing.
Take those golf towels from them.
Next week, I don't know if Frank spoke to you, Paul, about next week, about a meeting. He would like to start a conversation about the revisit of the master plan, and he thought since we don't have anything else on the agenda, it would be a good time to start.
Okay.
So I would say that we'll have a meeting next week then.
Okay, I'm not 100% sure that I can attend, but I'm probably the least important person in the room as it relates to the master plan.
Okay, we have nothing else on the agenda.
Right.
So I think that
We do
would be
expect a couple of applications to come in after.
work. Okay, anything from the planning board? Any members? Nothing?
Just so everyone knows, the new Bedminster website,
I saw it, went on it today. Mhm.
a lot more user-friendly, and by a lot more, I would say infinitely more so. It's great term, Kathy. It is a much more robust website, more interactive. There will be additional improvements coming to it. We're looking at being able to do direct pay from the website, cat licenses, rec fees, and perhaps even taxes. That's something that we're looking at actually presently.
Same link, Larry?
Same link.
Same link.
It's just been ported over, different host or?
A different host, yes.
The old one's gone, new one's in its place.
Right.
There'll still be a few glitches, not everything has been imported, but it's gonna get better
Yeah,
every
there's a
day.
few updates I
Yeah.
see that are needed, but other than that, it's very
Right.
easy to use.
And so I would encourage everyone to look at it, make sure that the planning board, that's right, the land
Land
use
use
board
board.
component is accurate, and if there's anything that members of the land use board would like to see on their section, or frankly, anywhere else in the website, please let us know.
Just needs to be updated. The new board members and their things haven't been updated yet. The videos from
Right,
last
right,
month
that
are
same
there,
comment from
yeah.
EC.
Yeah, but other than that, yes, it was easy to maneuver and go around.
Great.
Looks very nice. Looks good. Anybody else? Rich, sorry you missed the meeting. It's over.
Fantastic.
Fat lady done saying.
I didn't need to sideswipe those three people on the way here.
But that's all I guess we have. That's,
Well, I'll send out an agenda for next week then.
yes, please.
Yeah.
Just a comment on the master plan. Has there been outreach to the subcommittee, master plan subcommittee?
I believe that Frank has.
Okay.
Frank, I spoke to him yesterday, and that was his suggestion, since we had nothing on the agenda for next week, to use that time. So he was supposed to call Trina, and I think he got busy. And he's not here tonight because I know he had a conflict. And tonight he said it was his last conflict. So hopefully he'll be able to make our meetings, which would be. So I'm leaving it to Frank to coordinate. Okay.
You gentlemen are good for next week?
Think so.
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Seconded.
Okay. All right.
I like it that way now.
I did beat the record though, Aaron.
I told my wife it'd be a short meeting. It should have been 3 minutes later.
It'll be short.